Today is not a day simply to start the journey. Today is the day to take it to the next level. God is calling many of you, if not all of you, to step out of the boat. I don't care if you have never been to church before, if you're a pastor. God is calling many of us to step out of the boat. And He's saying it's not going to be easy. He's saying it's not going to be well-defined. It's not going to even make sense. But He's saying today is the day to step out of the boat. He's not calling you to a better life. He's calling you to a life that is completely different. The hope that Christ offers foundationally changes everything. I don't know what that might look like for you. It might be going back to your workplace this next week, starting a Bible study. It might be actually stepping out and telling someone at your workplace that you're a follower of Christ. It might be going into your school and starting a Bible club. I don't know what it looks like for you. It might even be starting a weekly Bible study just with your kids in your home. But He's calling you to step out of the boat. God never intended for us to stay in the boat. He stepped into the boat so that we could step out. He wants you. He has created you to walk on water. Not physically. Please do not try that. I'm not going to endorse that in any way. But figuratively speaking, He has created us to walk on water, to be men of faith. Not men of stupidity, but men of faith. That when God calls us, we step out. We don't have to figure it out. We don't have to understand why. We simply have to be obedient. Can I tell you in my own life, I have watched God do far more in the moments that I simply stepped out than when I tried to analyze and figure it out. And in your life, as we step into March 2015, tomorrow, as you go to work or to school, as you go back to home this evening, God is calling you to step out of the boat. If you can learn anything from Peter, learn this. A man that was destined to be a fisherman his whole life. A man that had been overlooked. A man that didn't have a whole lot going for him. Had this one thing. Jesus looked upon him one day and saw something in him. And today, Christ is looking down. He's saying, I see something in you. There's something more in you. Where you are right now is just the tip of the iceberg. God wants to do something more in your life. It might be starting a men's ministry at your church. It might be stepping up to come alongside your pastor to serve him. He's calling you to something more. You will never experience the reality of walking on water, though, until you're willing to step out.